Shout out to the motherfucking gang, man. Shout out to the gang. What's up with y'all? What up, gang? What's going on? I'm gonna wait a minute, let everybody get up in here. If y'all new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the Smoke Gang. And I just want to say, yesterday, if y'all weren't here, it was a crazy, classic interview that I put down yesterday with FMG Kel and FMG Shorty Boy Jiggy, straight from Cleveland, Ohio. That shit was fire. You already know. Y'all know one thing for sure, two things for certain. When I do my interviews, them bitches be fire. Let me shout out to the gang, man. My nigga Problem TV. What's up, gang? You said, my nigga said, mod me. I got you. I'm on my StreamYard shit right now, so I can't really mod you right now, but once you catch me on the YouTube one, I got you. My nigga Royal Dynasty, what's up, gang? How you? Already, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. You already know. My nigga King Monster, my brother from another. What's up, gang? How you? You already know what the fuck going on. It's your boy StreetSmokeTV. Shout out to the whole motherfucking Smoke Gang, man. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the Smoke Gang. And while you're down there, hit the like button and hit the notification bell so you'll know when it's time to have a smoke session with your boy. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do that, man. Y'all go ahead and blaze up too. Y'all go ahead and get y'all drink together and shit. We about to go in, man. Free my brother StreetSmokeTV. As y'all can see, man, I got the Cashapp up there if y'all want to hit the Cashapp. I got the Venmo up there if y'all want to hit the Venmo. You know what I'm saying? Support the motherfucking channel. A nigga appreciate that shit. But let's go ahead and get right into this shit, man. I want to talk about education today, man. And I know it ain't gonna be too many people who gonna come to this live because it's some shit that gotta do with like education and positive shit, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we gotta still keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? I gotta still put this positive shit out there for the people who want to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of motherfuckers who don't want to hear this, but education in today's society is very, very important, especially for Black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, education in this society, in today's society, could take you a lot further than what people think, you know, because they already expect like niggas to be stupid and not be turned on to shit. They already expect us not to know how to read, write, and know how to count and shit like that. So what I'm basically saying is, yeah, motherfucking grill be killing me, man. But what I'm basically saying is education is very, very, very important, especially to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even have to come from education just from school. Like, parental education, like, it's very important. Like, educating your children at home is very key to them being educated in school. Because that's like your home, the behavior in your home and the education in your home, you know, the rules and regulations of your home, the morals and values that you put into your house carries with your child into other places in the world. You know what I'm saying? It carries off into the educational environment. It carries off into, you know, the motherfuckers they be around. You know what I'm saying? It carries off to church or wherever else that you carry the positive energy too. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that education, you know, like all around, like people just thought that we was gonna be talking about education straight from school. No, I'm talking about education from the streets, education from family, education from like parental education. Like I said, it starts with parental education. Your child go only act accordingly in school or wherever they go to school at. Even if when they grown in college, they only go carry on the morals and values and the education and the shit that they was taught by the parental education in their life. You know what I'm saying? That takes them a lot further in life. Like motherfuckers be acting like they shop when they get school calls from, you know what I'm saying, for their kids and shit, and the teachers and the principals talking about, well, your kid did this bullshit today, and your kid did this bullshit today. Yeah, you know, some kids be having certain shit, you know, they got autism, some people got ADHD, you know, it's a lot of shit. I understand that it comes with a lot of mental too, but at the same time, it's not talking about that. Like, we talk about people who are sane, who come from parental backgrounds. Like, I come from ass whoopings and beat downs when you did wrong. I don't know if y'all come from that. You know what I'm saying? I come from, you fuck up, you get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? You get your ass beat to the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I come from that shit. And that's why I said I took that same shit and I took it to school because my mama beat my ass in school before. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't no good feeling. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass whooped in front of the motherfuckers that you thought you was the class clown in. You feel me? Now you getting your ass whooped in front of the whole class. I done been in them shoes. You know what I'm saying? And them experiences alone had got me all the way through school. You know what I'm saying? I got a GED and shit. I ain't make it all the way to get a diploma, but it got me to the point that where I got a GED. So at the end of the day, it still held in my head like, shit, my mama fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? So parental education is very, very important, man. And now I want to step on to this school shit. Now, school is very important. That's where you learn your 1, 2, 3s, your ABCs. You know what I'm saying? School is very important. You need to learn your math. You need to learn how to read and write. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn that shit. Like, at the end of the day, education is very, very, very important at the end of the day, because you can't go further in life without a diploma. You know, some shit you can't go without having master degrees. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a lot of shit behind you with doctorates, all type of shit. So education is important. You know what I'm saying? And let me give a shout out to some of the gang real quick, because I see y'all in here, man. King Monster, what's up, gang? Yeah, free SNTV, my motherfucking brother. You already know, man. Free gang to us backwards on phone now. My motherfucking brother, Big DMO official. You already know, 216 in this bitch. Midwest period, man. Whole world period. You already know, but you already know where I'm from. Cleaning in this bitch. Queen Lotus, what's up, gang? How you? How you? You already know, gang, for life, my nigga, on phone now. Straight facts. And free SN. You already know. But let's keep this shit going, man. Like I say, education is very important, because the social media world, you cannot lose in the social media world if you got good education. Like, everybody is blowing up off education, off social media. It's like education has a lot to do with that. You gotta have your numbers. You gotta know about analytics. You gotta learn how to work algorithms. If this is shit that you should be learning in math, science, and shit like that in school, you have to learn this shit. Like, even as in, like, Forex, Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? Stocks, bonds, this shit that kids and the youth need to know at a young age. If a kid really knew, like, let's just say you got a kid that's 12 years old or 11 years old, and they got their own little business, or they might even work. If you could show them that they make $300 a week, you could tell them they could take $100 out there and invest into stocks and bonds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to stack your money, but imagine if you invested that money into stocks, bonds, Forex, Bitcoin. You know, it's a lot you could put that money to. And by the time that you 18 and you ain't touched this shit, and you just been constantly every week or every 2 weeks still putting money into this shit, and it's just been building with interest rates, and you know what I'm saying? And By the time you 18, it's then built up to this amount of money. And then you don't even touch it then. Shit, you 18, you might got some other money that you ain't got off into then because you want, you know what I'm saying, probably haven't picked up another job, or, you know, you might be doing some shit on the side, Lyft, Uber, so you can play with this money. Now, you like, fuck it, I ain't gonna touch this money till I'm 21 or 25. So now you want to let this money build up for 7 more years. This shit almost at $50,000 that you've been building since you was 12 years old. Now you 25, and you want to build this off of just straight putting the money towards something where you're gonna see it grow. Like people always say, it's good to put your money, like stack your money up in banks and shit like that. Yeah, that's good too, interest rates and all that, because it's insured. That's fine too. But just imagine if you put that shit towards something that really grow. Bitcoin grows every day. You know what I'm saying? Forex and stocks grow every day. Yeah, like we coming back from a pandemic, but this is the best time for anybody in the world to start a business, to buy in stocks, to buy in bonds, because it's like the whole world is on a reset button. The whole world is starting over. So it really ain't no excuse. If you can't get along with the bandwagon and build a brand, or just find a way to put your money to somewhere where it will eventually grow into more than what it is, then you need to find that way, because the whole world right now is in a whole toss up and a turmoil, and everybody is becoming entrepreneurs overnight. It's like, if y'all really been paying attention to the stocks and bonds and shit like that, it's people that's been investing money in the shit, and it's been turning overnight, and you want to even know. Kids 13, 14, 15 years old. That's what I said. Education is very important to the youth, because it's people that are turning their kids into entrepreneurs before they even graduate elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many kids we see nowadays, especially black entrepreneurs, that's 13, 12, 11, and they becoming entrepreneurs before they even hit middle school. That's because they got good parental education behind them, with good schooling too. But like I say, it starts with parental education. Your child is a reflection of everything that they learn from you. You know what I'm saying? So if you teaching your kids some shit that at a young age, and they already putting it towards something that's already elevating and going to some shit, just imagine how good that make that parent feel, because their kid is reciprocating what they're teaching them, and they going on TVs, they talking at seminars. You know what I'm saying? They all on TV talking about their product, their brand. They going to seminars, giving speeches, and they ain't even hit the 6th, 7th, 8th grade yet. You know what I'm saying? That shit real important. Like where I'm from, man, I'm from Cleveland. Like, the most a motherfucker always think about is rapping, picking up a basketball, or a blick, or selling drugs. So for a motherfucker to actually find something that they can become an entrepreneur off, or get residual payment that can pay their family after they even retire or dead and gone, and that's the type of shit that people should be living for. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you should be teaching your kid. Right now, they all on social media, on every platform. They on TikTok, they on Twitter, they on Instagram, they on YouTube, they on motherfucking Snapchat, Facebook. They on shit that we don't even know yet. That, you know what I'm saying? We grown as fuck. A lot of adults ain't even hip to. We get hit to a lot of the shit nowadays because of the kids. As I say, kids run everything. They got the biggest platforms, the biggest successful platforms on them and everything, especially on YouTube. They got you know what I'm saying? If you can get your kid into a position to be an entrepreneur and think long term and think about how they can take care of their family and themselves before they even 18 years old, then y'all need to get on that shit. Because like I say, man, when we was growing up, it was hard. Right before MySpace, all that shit. You all know what the fuck I'm talking about on phone now. Before any type of social media exposure, it was word of mouth. And you had to consistently have the shit that people was looking for. You see what I'm saying? Like the shit that the product that you was pushing, you have to consistently have that shit. And it was word of mouth. And you gotta consistently push this good product. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, right now, for the world to be open so crazy, for social media just to turn you to famous overnight, it's good to install these type of requirements into your children, these qualities. Like for real, like education in today's world is just it's stupid, man. It's just retarded. If you can't find a way to become an entrepreneur or find a way to find what you want to be and really like damn near be there before you hit high school, then your education and your teachings is wrong. That's why I said education is important to the youth right now. If you having kids, let's say you out there, you fucking and shit, you having kids, man, your first thing, man, is to be trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? You got to get all the shit that they need, their necessities, but you got to figure out what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even let them follow their dreams and shit too. At the same time, hell yeah, let them follow their dreams. But find them something to do, you know what I'm saying, so they can start early. You know, when we was growing up, it wasn't too much shit that you could really be in. You know what I'm saying? It was motherfucking Gerber baby commercials and Huggies and shit like that. That's what I say, man. Like, the world now is too much, man. Education can take you far. It's like reading and writing and learning your math. I'm glad that for me being a black man that I can actually read and write. And I'm glad I know my math. I know how to do science, understand science, equations, ratios, all that shit. You know, I'm glad that I have an educational background because I know motherfuckers that in this day and time that they can't read or write. And I'm like, damn, I didn't never think this shit existed for real. Like, you know, you hear about this shit on TV shows, you watch it on motherfucking movies and shit like that. But you will never think that you will, at this day and age, that you will come across people that it's like they don't even have a problem or nothing like that. They ain't like they handicapped. They just was really raised without educational background, and they lost in this world. You know what I'm saying? That it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's like, damn, you have to learn. You have to teach your kids the right thing nowadays, man. Education can take you far. You know what I'm saying? Because they learning the wrong thing. They want to learn about guns besides trying to learn how to break down pronouns and shit like that. You feel me? They want to learn how many motherfucking bullets this 4.5 can hold, besides trying to learn how much knowledge their brain can hold and consume. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker rather be on Instagram all day long and Facebook besides picking up a book and reading some shit that's informational. The reason I want to talk about this is because, yeah, it's crazy. We making entrepreneurs and we creating them overnight, but at the same time, we losing our educational background. Like, a lot of motherfuckers it's for real crazy because it's people that's learning how to read and write and shit on social media. You got to look at it like this. It's people that's 60, 70, 80 years old, 90, and they learning social media. They learning how to text on phones. They know what abbreviations mean, like LOL or IFK, if you know, or you know what I'm saying, shit like that. It's like education is crazy. You never too old to learn some shit, and you never too dumb to learn some shit. You see what I'm saying? Never too dumb, never too young, and you never too old. If a motherfucker 90 years old can learn how to text and know how to know what damn near every text and emoji term mean of today's time, that means education is still a big factor, and motherfuckers need to have that shit. Education take you a long way, but we losing and we losing inventors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers ain't trying to learn shit. It's like, I understand if you're on social media to promote your businesses or, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're doing, but if you're on social media just to like other motherfuckers' pictures or just to be on there and following all the bullshit and reading about all the dumb shit, but you ain't got nothing going on in your life, you ain't got shit going on, but you got this cell phone. You ain't got no education, but you got this cell phone. You see what I'm saying? You all of it, everybody else business and shit, but you ain't even trying to learn how to read and write. You only understand what's going on because motherfuckers is talking. Education is a must, man. You should want your kids to have some shit to look forward to in their life as they grow older from a young age. Building a business and a brand is important. It's a lot of motherfucking hustles that you could be doing, you know what I'm saying, besides having them thinking that they got to sell drugs or play basketball and rap. You know what I'm saying? During Corona, motherfuckers learned a million things. You could sell tennis shoes. You can buy new tennis shoes and sell them bitches online. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, you can buy merch, other from expensive designer merch that come out first. You know what I'm saying? And get that shit for low and sell it for, you know, education can take you a lot. Education ain't just about learning how to read and write. Education is learning how to learn other ways to get money besides being in the streets. There's a lot of million ways to get money and stack money without just being in the streets, man. Let me go ahead and light this weed up, man. If y'all new to my channel, it's your boy StreetSmokeTV, man. Shout out to the whole motherfucking smoke gang. It's your boy. We in the building. Please, if you in the building, all I ask is you hit the like button and hit the motherfucking notification bell so you know it's time to have a motherfucking smoke session with your boy. And if you want somebody else to see this shit, you know what I'm saying, because it's educational and it's positive, go ahead and hit the share button, man, because, you know, we all about positivity in this bitch, man. If you on here, man, you want me to give you a shout out and shit, man, speak it to the motherfucking comment section, and I'm gonna post your comment, and we gonna get you smoking in the streets and shit, man. As I say, education is a must, man. I learn something new every day that I'm on here. Y'all gotta look at it like this. I'm a blogger. There's millions of other bloggers out there. How y'all think we keep our blogs going? How y'all think we able to create content on a regular? Excuse me. Education is research. You need to, you know what I'm saying? Research is education, and education is research. You know what I'm saying? You gotta research shit to understand it. You know what I'm saying? To be educated. You gotta research everything. Words is based upon a definition. You got to do the research of this word, you know what I'm saying, to understand the definition of this word. You got to do your research. You feel me? Let me see what Royal Dynasty said. This type of conversation should be talked about through music, through everything. Positive vibes, education, knowledge is a must, and that's true, gang. Like, that's what I said. Like, how you think us being bloggers make our blogs every day? How y'all think we able to make these videos? We got to do research, and you have to be very smart and educated to find the research that you're looking for. People think this shit easy. Y'all might see us post all day, every day, and shit like that, but no fake. This shit takes a lot of research. Like, even when I do my Hood Legends of Cleveland, that shit take research, gang. That shit is not easy. You got to remember, I'm speaking upon somebody who is past and who is no longer here on this earth. And I got to have proper English, not even proper, I got to have proper sentencing and proper communication, which has to have an educational background for me to understand this shit. I have to talk to their parents, I have to talk to people's parents and cousins and friends and shit like that. And I have to do a lot of research. And you have to have educational background to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Education is a must. You can't just be stuck in one spot, man. You have to learn, and you have to keep learning. You have to keep your mind. It's like a memory card. Like niggas who play video games and shit like that, your mind is like gigabytes, man. You want to keep getting more gigs so you can keep storing more knowledge. You want to store as much shit as you could in your head. Even if you don't want to know about the shit, learn about it so a motherfucker can't get that shit off. You remember, it's schemes and scams and shit like that that's going on in this world that people get away with because motherfuckers ain't knowledgeable of what the fuck going on. Can I get a hallelujah? You feel me? If y'all fucking with the smoke, man, y'all know, put some smoke emojis down there in the comment section, man. We smoking in the streets tonight, man. Like I said, man, it's your boy, StreetSmokeTV, and this bitch. Free my nigga SCN man. Shout out to the whole motherfucking smoke gang. Shout out to the whole motherfucking gang. Once again, Royal Dynasty, Queen Lotus, Problem, my nigga Problem TV, Shout out to King, Monster. Shout out to all y'all, man. Like, we in this bitch, man. The thing I understand is, like, don't let these rappers and all these, like, influencers and movie stars and shit be the education for your children and shit. Y'all be the education, the parental education, because y'all gotta look at it like this. They look at these rappers and these other superstars and shit as almost like parental education. They follow after them. They idolize after them. Your kids should want to idolize after you first and foremost, especially if you like a father and you got a son and you know mother and daughter bond. Y'all pose first thing foremost. They should want your traits, your good traits. You know what I'm saying? Like all the good shit. Don't teach them the bad shit. You know, everybody got some bullshit to them. You know, and you know that's your own life. You know, you gotta answer to God for that shit. But the good traits about yourself, like the good aura and personality about yourself, you should be able to pass that shit down to your kids. And that shit crazy because if y'all already realize that we live in a world, in a generation that a lot of motherfuckers don't pass down the jewels to their kids, especially like fathers. Man, shit crazy. It's a lot of fathers that's not around. So they can't pass the knowledge and the jewels to their kids of what they going through. Knowledge is all around. Like even if you a nigga in the streets and you've been taking L's, getting robbed, or you sell drugs, or you have been to prison and shit like that. Like that shit is knowledge. That shit all knowledgeable because you can tell somebody something that don't know about what prison about. You can tell a motherfucker something about the streets that's never been in the streets. Everything is knowledge, educational, but you should always tell them the positive shit. It's like everybody promote the negative side of everything. It's so crazy because what's bad is good now, and what's good is corny. Y'all get what I'm saying? Everything that's good, a motherfucker look at that shit like it's corny, but then they look at the bad shit like it's winning. But it's so crazy because if you a real grown motherfucker and you got real shit that you gotta handle in this world, and you educate at the end of the day, you'll know that's a bunch of bullshit. Because at the end of the day, you gonna fall in line too. Because that's the shit that you gotta end up doing at the end of the day. That's if you plan on living for a long time. If you plan on being a gangster till you die, you know, I respect that shit. You want to bang to the death for you. You gonna be in the streets to the death for you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bang your gun to the death for you. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Live by the sword, die by the sword. That shit cool. That's hey, it's cool for me because that's the life you live. But I'm saying, like, eventually, if you trying to live long and if you got kids and you got grandkids, what the fuck you look like still living like that? What type of education do you think you passing on to your kids and your grandkids if that's all you know? That's all you doing. You know what I'm saying? If your son or your grandchild, your grandson grew up to be like you, and you know you was doing some fucked up shit and your livelihood was some fucked up shit, then you trust me, you failed as a grandparent. You failed as a grandparent. You failed as a father. Let me say this shit one more again for the goofy bozo niggas who can't hear this shit on phone them grave. If your grandchild and your grandson grow up to be the same exact type of nigga that you are, it doesn't matter what you was, that you are, you know what I'm saying? Then you failed as being a grandparent because yeah, you might not be that same nigga no more. But when you get older, like me, like a lot of shit, I ain't that same nigga, but I still remember that shit. It's a chapter in a book. You know what I'm saying? I lived that chapter and I did that shit on. I moved to the next chapter, but that's still a part of the story of your life. That's still the nigga who you was. So in the back of your mind, you know that this shit can, you know what I'm saying, can affect your bloodline. And if your son, if you was out this bitch and you was robbing niggas, and your son grew up and he glorified robbing, and all he talk about is staining shit, and he walk around all the time robbing shit all the time with his blick, and that's the same shit that you was doing, you felt as a father, my nigga. You felt as a father. And then he had a son, And his son running around this bitch doing the same thing to my, yeah, nigga, I'm robbing niggas, whoopty, 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 whooping, all this other shit. So somewhere in there, you felt as a father and grandfather because you ain't helped this nigga change none of his ways. You ain't help change the cycle nowhere. Somewhere in there, you have to change the cycle. It's like, damn, man. Same thing as like fathers not being around their sons. Let me light up for this shit, man. Like I said, man, if you're new to my channel, it's your boy StreetSmokeTV. Shout out to the whole Smoke gang. Hit the subscribe button, please, so you can become part of the Smoke gang. And hit the like button so you know when it's time to have a smoke session with your boy, man. Let me light this shit up, man. If y'all want to support the channel, I got my Cashapp right there on the ticker. And I got my Venmo. Anything will greatly be appreciated to the channel to help me grow, man. A nigga trying to get more and more shit for the channel, more and more shit for y'all. Y'all know how I come through already. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here want to help the channel out. I appreciate that shit. It will be greatly appreciated. Any donations, you know what I'm saying? If not, that's cool. Y'all know me. I'm gonna keep this shit going, keep the channel going. But let me go on in and get into this shit that's gonna cut real deep into a lot of niggas, man. And it is what it is. I'm a father myself, and I felt in certain cases. So only real fathers and real niggas gonna feel this shit, man. We gotta be better at fathering our sons, man. I got two sons that come from my loins. They come from my motherfucking nutsack. And I feel like in certain cases I failed them. In certain cases I did real fucking good. You know what I'm saying? In certain cases I did real fucking bad. But what I want to say is my sons is here and they still living, and I still gotta grab some of my kids. I'm still around my sons. You know, I had daughters. I had two daughters. They passed away, man. May God rest their soul. But I got two sons, you know, and they grown now. You know, so my oldest son about to be 18 in February, and my youngest son about to be 17. You know, I'm talking about from my motherfucking nutsack. And what I want to say is, it's not nothing in the world that I wouldn't give to be around, to keep raising my sons, to keep being a parent. That's why I got out the streets on phonium. On phonium grades, man, that's one of the reasons why I changed my life to be a blogger. I'm a nigga from the streets. Any nigga that really know me, if y'all really could tell, do my posture, my demeanor, I'm trying, gang, on everything. Ain't even I'm trying. I am still trying, but it's past trying. I'm here now. Like, I got a lot of support from y'all. Y'all hold a nigga down. Y'all keep my back against the wall. Y'all keep my feet grounded. So what I want to say to y'all is, to the fathers, especially if y'all got sons, especially if they're at the age now where they smoking weed, they shooting guns, they fucking, they in the streets, they with their gang, and you got to worry about them every fucking day from sun up to sundown, like me. Because like I said, my sons ain't in the streets, but they got that sauce. I think I did one good thing because my son in the streets, you know what I'm saying? But they got the street sauce. They knowledgeable. They got that education, as I say. You know, kids should be educated at all corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, we need more fathers to keep their sons out the streets. If you can be there for your son right now, for your sons, for your daughters especially, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna get to that too. If you got sons, especially, man, because we losing sons to the system. And the system is all as one, the streets and the joint. Because to me, is either you gonna get killed or you gonna go to jail. And that's one system to me with two options. Because it's all the same fucking thing. You going down the same fucking train track. You a train on this track, but eventually this track splits. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All tracks have a curve. You might not track off into the motherfucking death zone yet, but you'll split to prison. You know what I'm saying? And while you're on that prison track, you'll find a track back to life. You see what I'm saying? You're on the life track. The life track is split off into death. It can split off to prison. Sometimes I like you just train to get off life tracks and they'll go to prison tracks. You see what I'm saying? It's unfortunate we got certain niggas who train their life. You know what I'm saying? They go to the death tracks. But we got niggas who be on prison tracks. They go do the prison tracks and they find they train their life, they train their life somehow, find their way back on the right path, straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? The thing I'm saying is, as being a father, man, myself, and there's other fathers out there. Oh shit. Let me read these real quick, gang. Shout out to my boy DWS Vlogs. He from Cleveland. That's my motherfucking bro right there. Shout out to the gang. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram and subscribe to his channel. He an upcoming blogger from my city. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go fuck with him. It's my nigga. He 100. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him, calling you a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he an older brother and he real political and he real conscious. But you gang, you my nigga to my heart, bro. And you from my city and I show nothing but love to you. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him. He a good blogger and y'all show him some love. My nigga Royal Dynasty, he said, that's why I'll forever stay in my daughter's life to break generational curses for her. We can all provide for them mentally. And he said, you are a good father for changing and still being here. You already know, man. I appreciate that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck with my nigga Royal Dynasty too, man. Show him some love one time. And like I said, if y'all fucking with the content, man, go ahead and drop some smoke emojis down in the comment section, man, in the smoke session. And let me get back to this shit. As I was saying, man, as being a father, you know, and coming from the streets of Cleveland, like coming from, like, if you from, like, I know DWS Vlogs can understand where I come from. He a little older than me, and that's why I fuck with you, gang. Cause he from a deadly part of Cleveland, man, and he from down the way, and down the way in Cleveland is a statement. Like if you know about Cleveland, and if you ever been to Cleveland, down the way is a statement, and if you can make it from down the way, you can make it anywhere in this motherfucking earth. Down the way is almost like how y'all would look at O Block. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? No faking. It's a whole bunch of projects. It's so crazy because it ain't just like O Block. It ain't just like 63rd. It's like 6 different projects in this little 1 mile radius, especially like in this half mile radius. It's like, let me see, it's King Kennedy, it's Longwood, Owen, Central. It's like 4 or 5 projects, no fake, in like this little half radius of a block. Different projects. And these niggas all gotta go to the same stores. As I said, niggas look at Chicago like from O Block and 63rd. Man, I know motherfucking places in my city where there's a couple gas stations that like 2 or 3 fucking gas station stores that sit in between 5 different projects. That's all in this one little half a mile radius. You know what I'm saying? And shit get dangerous. They projects. You know what I'm saying? I respect the O Block and the 63rd shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The 64th and the 63rd shit is crazy. But if y'all came to Cleveland, there's certain parts, man, where it's like not even just down the way. Y'all go up the way. You know what I'm saying? St. Clair, it's like a lot of blocks, different spots that's in one different area. And niggas get killed. You can't, like niggas got ops in the projects that's right up, it's projects that's right across the street from each other. Some that's right behind the corner. Like literally, you got to jump a fence, walk a field. We in this project. All right, now we can cross the street, walk another field. Now we in this project. Now we walk 2 more fields. We in this project. Shit bloody, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing I'm saying is to become a father and be a father and still have a strong mentality and be positive and shit like that, and be able to still teach your kids or your sons how to not be in these streets and to how to really maneuver. Like, that's why a lot of older motherfuckers I be trying to respect. Like, especially older motherfuckers who've been in it. Like, I've been in the joint and I've been around a lot of older motherfuckers, man, because they give you the knowledge that you need to know. How the fuck you think they got there? At the end of the day, certain niggas gotta realize, like, how the little niggas nowadays got no respect for the older niggas. Y'all gotta realize this older nigga got to the age he got to by thinking and being smart, by being educated, not being fucking stupid, not making dumbass moves, not making dumbass decisions. See, that's the problem with a lot of you motherfuckers nowadays. Y'all don't know how to have, what I should say, perfect word, rational decision making. A lot of you niggas just go off impulse thinking, or should I say impulse emotion, besides have rational thinking. And a lot of you niggas, when y'all about to shoot at a nigga, if y'all really set, when you, soon as, like in the Matrix, soon as you pull that bitch out, like let it slow down real slow, you should have a lot of things running in your head at that time. Like, when I shoot this nigga, I'm gonna cause death. I'm gonna cause hurt to his family. I'm gonna lose my family. Somebody's about to die. I'm about to do time in prison. I'm gonna make people cry from both sides of the family. It's a lot of shit that nowadays, that from the way I was educationally raised, that a lot of niggas don't have nowadays. Rational thinking takes you a long fucking way. Y'all don't think it's niggas that I'd have been like, nigga, fuck you, boom, 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 boom. But at the same time, I'm like, wait a minute. If I shoot this nigga, I'm about to do the rest of my fucking life in prison. I got sons out here that can walk in my footprints in my shoes and end up in the same fucking predicament that I am. Do I want them to learn from me, learn from my predicament from me being in prison, teaching them for the rest of their life, or do they want me to be out in these streets and I tell them a different way, like I was in that predicament, but I thought, and I'm still here because I thought about you, I thought about your mama, I thought about your sister, I thought about how y'all's gonna be struggling with bills, how to eat, how to keep a fucking roof over your head. It's a lot of shit that when niggas get into beef and certain shit, that not having a proper education and morals and values that they should have had installed in their head. Like I said, it comes from parental and family education first, then school. If you don't have the parental education from family first, you cannot get it from school. Or if you don't have the parental education from your parents, then family, then you can't get it from school or nowhere else, man. You get what I'm saying? My nigga DWS Vlog said, all facts. We need the youth and the old to come together so older people can pass their knowledge off to our young, because the new generation just don't want to listen and don't know what to do. And that is clear facts. Why do y'all think it's like certain shit? Like, let me just tell y'all like this. This gonna blow all y'all motherfucking mind. Why do y'all think till this day nobody knows how to reinvent how the pyramids was made? Somebody had the knowledge to know how to build these bitches for years and years. If y'all notice, there's different periods of time, different periods of time that certain pyramids over the world was built and made. And it's so crazy because they not just built in Egypt. Every time people think of pyramids, this niggas think of Egypt. Niggas, pyramids they are found here in the United States, Canada, Antarctica. They every fucking where. Somebody had the knowledge to pass that shit on. You see what I'm saying? It's so crazy because the niggas nowadays, everybody don't want to learn generational knowledge. Everybody want to know just street knowledge. Niggas want to learn how to cook up a key of dope, or how much this pound of motherfucking bag weigh, or nigga, let's go get these blicks and go run down on the ops. You know, you can't even tell a nigga nowadays how to plant. Niggas think they know how to plant from growing some weed. That ain't motherfucking planting. And let's just be real. Nigga, if it wasn't some motherfucking shit you was trying to smoke up with your crackhead ass, you wouldn't even be growing that. A nigga couldn't even grow a cucumber, a cabbage, motherfucking a carrot. Just imagine if the world came into total chaos and we had to learn how to relive and rebuild from shit. Like, y'all see all these movies about world ending and domination. They tell y'all that shit for a reason. It's called television. They telling y'all a vision. Y'all niggas don't even understand this shit. They tell y'all this shit not for y'all to sit there and smoke weed and eat popcorn and get drunk and try to fuck your bitch or get some head and shit in a movie theater. No, it's to show you that they are a step ahead of what the fuck we on, and we need to learn that shit, my nigga. We need to be on just on the same type of time that they on. My man, I'm almost 40 years old, man, and I'm still in shape and everything. I'm talking about A1 solid because y'all don't, they got some shit that tell about it could be a motherfucking zombie apocalypse. I got to be able to run. There's a lot of motherfuckers that in shape. Y'all want to sit around and I'm not. This ain't gonna go to nobody. No shaming to nobody. But that's why they say health is important. If a motherfucking zombie apocalypse come right now, a lot of these motherfuckers won't be able to defend yourself. Y'all too. And this don't even go for motherfuckers who overweight or ain't in shape. This go for motherfuckers who smoking on the consistent side. Ain't, you know what I'm saying? You don't drink water. You don't have no naturalness to yourself. Like, you don't do, motherfuckers don't do. It's so crazy because everybody want to be turned. Y'all too busy thinking about smoke. Who on TV with, who on Instagram with the most bag, who got the most cup filled with lean drinking, who got the most perkies. And it's so crazy because, like I say, niggas ain't gonna want to hear this shit. I'm a hood nigga at the same time. I'm a educational, I'm a smart hood nigga. Like I said, there's a lot of niggas on here that's older than me, that's my age, that'll tell you they ain't get this age or get further by being fucking goofy. Some of this shit eventually you niggas is gonna have to sit down and think about, man. Like, y'all think of the world is just about being turned up, who wearing Dior Chucks and Gucci shoes, and who got the best swag, the most bag, who driving the most. You niggas don't, that shit only, this is for, that shit is cool that you got your Instagram life together, but do you really got your educational life together? You know what I'm saying? Let me read some of these comments, man. Shout out to the motherfucking gang. It's your boy. Y'all already know who the fuck it is. Street Smoke TV. If you're new to my channel, please hit the motherfucking subscribe button so you become part of the motherfucking Smoke gang. Shout out to the motherfucking Smoke gang. Hit the like button and hit the motherfucking notification bell so you know it's time to have a smoke session with your boy, man. We in this bitch talking real nigga shit, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, y'all know me. I'm a real street nigga. Like, I be trying to keep shit real, man. Like, I know that I do all this other shit, but y'all know when I go on this live, man, y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know how me, SCN Free the Gang, my nigga AK-47, my motherfucking brother, Seti Nash, Karel Moore, grandson, and plenty of other more that I didn't motherfucking name that fuck with the street, the real street niggas. Like, we do this shit because, like, we really come from this shit. And niggas can feel that shit. Y'all can tell when a nigga putting on a facade, man. Niggas is really trying to change and help other motherfuckers. I'm about to be 36 in 2-3 months, man. I ain't got time to be on this bitch playing crazy. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do I got time to be telling y'all some bullshit? I'm not 20 now no more. I ain't got time to be worried about jumping on this bitch waving guns and showing y'all I got all the weed to smoke in the world and all my fancy cars. Nigga, when you hit 30, 40 years old, nigga, you trying to live and live your life, your best life, make some money, have some money for your family, and you trying to pass on the knowledge and shit that you know to a motherfucker that's willing, that you know that's worthy of it, to pass it on to other motherfuckers that's worthy of it. Like I say, motherfuckers don't even know how to build a pyramid no more. And this shit's so crazy. They built these bitches back in the day. We don't even know the science or how to build these bitches. Or the technology and shit we got in the world now, and the motherfucker don't even know how to build a pyramid. These motherfuckers was born thousands of years before we was even thought of on phonium grade. They built a big ass Tetris blocks weighing 2, 3, 4 motherfucking elephants in one block, carrying these bitches up with a gold motherfucking tip at the top. And we can't. All the motherfucking digital 3D printing and digital technology, and y'all can do all these movies and shit like that, but y'all can't even find a way to rebuild these pyramids. But y'all niggas trying to find a way to live in space. Y'all trying to give us some education and live in space. And it's so crazy because y'all trying to find a way to live in space because y'all done milk the world of all its minerals and vitamins to make millions and billions in y'all bank account. Now y'all know the world ain't got shit. Now y'all trying to hurry up and leave because y'all know this bitch ain't got nothing no more. They're trying to leave us down here and die with the world. And they go up there and live in space motels with their millions and billions and trillions, and they leave us down here. Y'all better start watching the movies where they show that the upper class living like this, like even after world chaos, the world to be fucked up, but they still got the upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? Living in hotels, penthouses. We down this bitch, motherfucking humans starting to nibble on each other and shit like that. Man, y'all better pay attention to this shit because this is what they trying to make the world come to. So y'all gotta be educational. Y'all gotta have your education, man. Y'all gotta start being in shape, being in health. Y'all gotta start working all this shit, man. Y'all gotta start reading these books, start really philosophizing. Y'all start breaking down the shit that they be talking about for y'allself, man. They killed off niggas like me, man, because I'm a realist. Fuck the camera. I'm like this in real life. Anybody know me tell you I'm just a real nigga. I'm a realist. All my conversations be like this. I done met DWS vlogs off this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I done met AK-47 off this bitch. Shout out to the gang. There's a lot of niggas. I know SNTV off this bitch. I'm still the same nigga. Real is real. Camera, no camera. Gang or no gang. Nigga, I'm me. I want to be smart. Like I said, you should always want to know some shit. You should figure out everything in this world so you won't be fucking dumbfounded to it. Motherfuckers still getting away with scams and shit, getting paid off millions and millions off motherfuckers who getting money, and you supposed to be smart. How the fuck you let a nigga scam you for thousands and you supposed to be smart? That's why you gotta open your mind up more. You gotta be hip to all this shit, man. Now, I don't send money to miscellaneous ass shit. I don't send money to, oh, we grow your page for 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 views. Oh, we take $50 and turn it to 5,000. 500 or whatever. I don't need that shit. At the end of the day, that shit scam. I ain't know that shit then. I don't know that shit now. I ain't seen that. I don't know. One thing around me said, yeah, bro, I took $50 and I gave it to cousin, and 24 hours later, shit, I was sitting on $5,000. Nigga, you know how many times I did that by now? You feel me? You know how many times I would be like, shit. Well, let me go ahead and get this nigga five. Let me see if I get this nigga 50,000 and he turn this shit to 500,000. Or I get this nigga, you feel me? I get this nigga 500,000 and he turn this shit to 5 million in 24 hours. Nigga, I retire off everything. I ain't YouTubing no more. I ain't doing shit. Y'all go like, damn, where Street Smoke go? Nigga, I took 500,000 and turned it to 5 million in 24 hours, nigga. The fuck am I YouTubing for? I'll see you niggas when y'all catch me on blog sites and motherfuckers talking about me now. Because I'm out his bitch living my best life. Y'all catching me on college kids, shade room, academics, talk about, yeah, street smoke. I'm Bahamas falling off the cruise ship. 1942 bottle in his hand. You feel me? Like, y'all gotta have education out this bitch, man. On phone them grade. And it ain't even just that. The main thing I always wanted to tell y'all niggas, playing with these stocks and bonds right now, man, is retarded, man. Playing with these stocks and bonds right now, man, on everything, man. It's one of the best things going right now, man. Let me read some of these motherfucking demonstration. My nigga Royal Dynasty said, right, we need to start growing our own vegetations and everything. There are pyramids worldwide on the moon, but everyone is too focused on social media and drugs, which is true on Phonium Grade. Problem TV said, we have to start living to live and stop living to die. And I'm gonna keep that on there right there because that's what, get back to what I was saying. That's what a lot of niggas is doing nowadays. If y'all really look at Instagram, y'all all is living to die. Like, y'all living so fast. Everybody want to be turned with the biggest bottle. And everybody want to be turned 5 out of 7 times out of the week. If you buy a 200-300 bottle or more. That is expensive liquor, and it's a fucking big bottle. So if you're not sharing that amongst, or if you one of them friendly motherfuckers, okay, you just setting your bottle out to everybody in the gang on phone them, I can respect that because it's niggas that do that. But if you a motherfucker that's buying these expensive ass bottles and you sitting there drinking these bitches to the head, or at least half of these bottles to the head on the consistent side, 5 days out of the 7 of the week, then trust and believe me, psoriasis of the liver gonna kick in soon. Ulcers, liver tumors, liver failure, all type of kidney failure, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit all plays a part. Not even just that. Niggas want to do perks, niggas want to do Xannies, niggas want to smoke up all the weed. Weed is cool, like I said, that's a natural thing. So a motherfucker can. That's the only drug that we've seen that have its medical benefits. So I'll never say nothing about it. That's the only drug that's ever been on market that has some positive medical benefits. You know what I'm saying? They don't say that, oh, once you smoke this, it comes with you'll be shitting out your goddamn toenail or shitting out your nose or pissing out your eye, some goofy ass shit like that. It ain't no goofy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's natural shit. But if you doing all this other shit, man, trust and believe me, man, that shit is just killing you. You living to die. Motherfuckers like Future glorifying off of Perky, off of Xanny. Motherfuckers talking about all this nose candy and shit. I'm telling y'all, I never did none of that in my life. None of it. None of it. No weed, none of that shit. I don't pop no Xannies, no Perkies. I don't even smoke tobacco, cigarettes, miles, none of that shit. I don't do that shit. That shit just ain't me. I don't knock people who do it. That shit just in my body. Hell no. Because I be ready for. I gotta make sure I got wind. If I gotta fight a nigga, shit. Most people who smoke crazy, they don't last long in a fight. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But if a real nigga who been in these streets, who been in some shit, no, like shit, the nigga who been smoking, he gonna give you all he got in 60 seconds. May it be hands, a bottle, stick, whatever the fuck he got. 62 minutes, that nigga out of breath. You know what I'm saying? If you, especially if you don't keep your shit trained. If you keep your, okay, if you smoke and train, I understand that you might got a little wind. But let's just be real. We got niggas out this bitch who just straight couch potatoes, remote control ass niggas. Straight TV remote or game controller and eat food. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't keep themselves health good. You know, they keep themselves up health wise. As I said, health education is a must. Mental health education is a must. You know what I'm saying? Your physical health is just like your brain. That's education. You got to keep your physical all the way together. You know what I'm saying? Social health. You got to have social education. You think I could talk to y'all like this if I didn't have the education to talk? Social education is a must. You got to be ready to be able to talk to corporate America. You don't never know when a big deal will come in, especially like how AK-47, yeah, 100K track is a nigga in the streets, but he got King Von, Hot Boy, Muwap. He got artists under him, so he got to sit down with other motherfuckers that's on the corporate level. You got to have a social education to be able to talk like that. You can't sit in a room with a Fortune 500 motherfuckers and, excuse me, you can't sit in a room with Fortune 500 motherfuckers and you can't have a social conversation. You know what I'm saying? Education is everything, man. And that's what I wanted to get on here and tell you, like, really get on here and say, like, you can learn education from everything. I'm not gonna lie to you. Only thing I really mad about my mother and my father is they made us go to school to learn the wrong thing. Like, okay, I'm happy I went to school to learn about math and science and world history. You know what I'm saying? You always want to know how the world was before you got here. You got to learn how to read and write English. You know, so you got to learn that shit. But the opposite shit, like world history, like a lot of shit, they tell you about the good side of motherfuckers, what they did for the country and the nation, but they don't tell you the bad side. A lot of motherfuckers made it to be like, y'all don't know that. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to speak too much upon that because, you know, but the people who know, like our founding fathers and, motherfuckers y'all see on Money and shit like that, yeah, they tell you that good story, but no fake on Full Name Grave. They got to the good story from being built off evil. Like when they say that this world is built off evil, it definitely is. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be educational. You got to be wise to know that. That's why I said being smart is a must nowadays for a lot of motherfuckers. You have to be educational, man. You're not gonna make it. Like all the way around the board, man. Like if this world was to start over, how many of you people would like? Let's just say that the world has total chaos, and and we gotta regrow the whole world. We gotta do a rebirth. How many of you motherfuckers will be able to educate your kid, like from everything, like to learn pronouns, fractions and shit, ratios, the ratio of pi? Like, how many of you will be able to show your kids how to plant, grow? How many of you will show? How many of y'all will be able to show your kids, like, the understanding of life, like how the world's supposed to be? It's like you gotta look at it like this. There's no reason for no social media then. If this world was to blow up and start all over, okay, we might, we smart. Like, we always be able to have communications and comms. But what will be your purpose? If it was no social media, what would really be your purpose? Like, what would be your educational background for you to have a purpose on this earth? That's a hard question to ask billions of people around this earth. Because within this last 15, 16 years, the whole world is reversed around social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. It's kids nowadays who don't even know what a fucking VCR is. A VCR. A tape playing VCR. It's kids that don't know what a fucking VCR is. Wow. I didn't think the world would get to that. I know kids that don't even know what a fucking CD is. To this day, right now, kids right now that don't know what a CD is. A CD-ROM. It's kids today that you can't even ask, do they know what a floppy disk is? Do any of y'all know what a floppy disk is? Any of y'all remember what a floppy disk is? I'm that old. But that don't make you old. Let's say, man, I learned about shit that's before my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them niggas. I've been learning about. I like learning about shit way back before even biblical times, before Jesus walked this earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of niggas. I'm very educational. That's what I'm saying. How many niggas really know what a floppy disk is? I could put that. I could put that as a poll on YouTube of my community. I guarantee you, motherfuckers ain't gonna know what that is. A floppy disk. There's probably motherfuckers right now in the live that left the live just to go Google that shit just to see what a floppy disk is, man. And that's crazy because education, that was something that we used to store. A floppy disk is something that you store knowledge and data and shit on. It's basically what you put in the computers and save data on. If you was about to, it's like a brain. You know what I'm saying? A brain saver. If you was about to shut down this whole computer, you could put everything in the world on this computer, from this computer on this floppy disk. But motherfuckers don't even know what that slot is. My nigga Problem said, hell yeah, them little square joints to save data. Damn, I feel old now. You feel me, gang? Like, niggas don't even know what that slot is on the computer modem. You know what I'm saying? They probably think it's just a design. That bleak green under it. Not even knowing you stick a disc in there. That's how niggas used to save they beats in the 80s, in the 90s. Put they beats on a floppy disk. No, as I'm saying though, man, this been educational, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want to get on this bitch and just talk y'all heads off and shit, man. I just came on here try to be educational. You know what I'm saying? And spit some facts to the world. Like, if you ain't been educational in this lifetime, like if you ain't like education is self-growth too. Learn yourself more. You learn new shit about yourself in this world every day. Like, never block yourself from growing more. Motherfuckers block themselves from reaching heights and depths that they never think that they'll get. How y'all think we got this far? To cell phones and flying fucking drones and flying cars. That's education and deep thought, depth, deep. The depth of you gotta go to the depth of your brain, to the depth. Y'all heard me, to the depth of your brain and unlock that inner knowledge that we all possess. You should always want to pick up a book. Kids, stop living your whole life on social media. Besides waking out your sleep in the middle of the night to pick up your phone, wake out your sleep in the middle of the night and pick up that book that you should be reading that help you get another doctorate or another degree up under your belt. Read about something that you might not even know. Read a book about something that you ain't even know that might intrigue you to do something better in your life. You don't never know what you might come with. How you think people grow? People grow for change, reading, knowledge. They say, let me tell you all this, man. It's something that I've been living by for a long time that I got from another wise old man. He told me that a man doesn't change nothing about himself unless he's tired of the same outcome and predicament that he currently in or that he's currently getting. Those are powerful words. Let me tell y'all this. We play that for y'all one more time. This old head told me that a man only changes himself or certain things about himself once he get tired of going through the same things or tired of being in the same predicament or getting the same outcome. That means you got to learn how to change, man. Education is a must, man. And if you a man, if you a real man, that shit right there really hit you. Like if you're a real nigga, you come from the streets and you come from that struggle, shit like that hit a nigga deep. Cause that's true. Niggas be scared to change. But you gotta look at it like this. If you selling drugs and you keep getting caught for this shit, and they keep giving you 3-4 years for keep getting caught with a couple stones, nigga, eventually you need to change. You ain't tired. Like, you keep going to the same fucking demonstration, the same process, going to the county, stripping out, fingerprinting, photos. You know what I'm saying? Eating fucking chow, telling them a motherfucker telling you to go to sleep, wake up, because you want to keep getting caught with 3 stones. You ain't tired of that shit, Jack? I don't know one nigga in this world who want to keep going to jail, keep doing a year or 2 years, wherever the fuck, 6 months, wherever the fuck it may be. 6 months of jail don't add up till you keep getting caught with 3 stones. My nigga DWS Vlog said, I know what floppies are. That's what's up, gang. Like I said, man, if y'all want to support the channel, y'all see the Cashapp right there, Official Street TV. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it going across the ticker. You know what I'm saying? I got Venmo too. If y'all want to support, you know what I'm saying? Any donations will be motherfucking greatly appreciated. Free my brother SCNTV. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Almighty King said, I just got out of school. What's up, gang? How you? Shit, bro. Been on this bitch speaking on some educational shit, man. I'm glad that you came through and that you came through and said some shit, bro. You already know what the fuck going on, man. Good looking for coming in, gang. On phone them. But as I was saying, like, fathers, y'all fathers, us as men, y'all gotta remember, man. I don't know if y'all really peep, but we gotta start really being the leaders that we meant to be. And there's some educational shit that we should already know. Because men, us as men, fathers, men, period. young boys, all men, y'all all should listen to this. I don't care what age y'all is, especially if you fucking up and if you ain't doing the right thing. All us as men, we gotta get better, man. Because if y'all really notice, even women, they act like they speech and how they talk like us. Man, stop playing with me, bruh. Or this shit going, or they saying gang now. And females is a reflection of what men are. Your female, you should always notice as being a man, even with the relationship with your woman. Your woman is a reflection of you all the way around. If you get money, she go get money. You stack money, she stack money. Y'all building to be better, she trying to build to be better. Whatever you is, because a man is a leader. It was Adam, then Eve. Always remember that. It was Adam, then Eve. Your women is made from the rib of you. You are you. Your code of your DNA is coded in that rib. That rib is made of your DNA coding. So women is you. They act like however you is. If you a fuck nigga, you a fuck nigga. Your girl will act like a fuck woman. If you a bitch nigga, she will be act like a bitch female. Y'all get how this shit going. So as I say, us as men, man, we have to be better as for ourselves, as for our women, and as for our kids. Because at the end of the day, as I say, man, women and our children, at the end of the day, they reflect us. Kids go outside and they play with guns, especially little boys. They go outside and they pew pew with their little squirt guns, little plastic dart guns. They act like who? They act like us. They act like their older brother. They act like men. They're like who they think they visualize and idolize after. So us as men, we got to start doing better for our not just for, like I say, for men, for women too, because you are your woman's other half. She looks up to you for guidance. Always remember that. Your woman always look up to you for guidance. She's with you for a reason. It's certain things that she cannot handle unless her man can help her and guide her there. You have to be able to guide, though. You cannot be a guider if you have no leader, if you have no education. You cannot raise your son to be a person or raise your son to be successful, and if you don't have the education and the proper parenting to pass on. We have to be able to pass on the things that we know to our kids, just like how they did back in the day. All the chiefs and shit like that were who they were, men. The chiefs of all sets, the head of all sets is men. And what they do, they pass down the knowledge. And as you see, it's motherfucking, it's plenty of cultures that has died out because, okay, yeah, some people have died out because, people killed them out and shit like that. But it's cultures that died out because it's people not worthy of carrying on their knowledge, the culture. You gotta look at it like this: a motherfucker who bears knowledge. Look at all the movies and shit that we watch. A knowledge bearer is what? A wise motherfucker who really ain't drinking, smoking, or nothing. They stay wise. What a wise, smart motherfucker looking like, giving they hard work, 60, 70 years, excuse me, of researching and being knowledgeable and wisdom. Of what they look like giving that to a motherfucker who just want to be turned up for the Instagram and drinking and smoking and always want to just be out living their best life. You're not worthy and fit for that shit. And that's what's going on. People need to wake up and realize that shit. Like, let's just be real. Even on the female side, I can hit two points on the male and female side that's so crazy. Like, even on the female side, let's just be real. That's how you know that people don't be worthy of passing certain knowledge on. Look at you female, like any of y'all men. If y'all sit next to y'all girl right now, no fake. If y'all sit next to y'all girl right now, ask y'all girl, do she got the knowledge to know how to knit a blanket or knit you a sweater straight from yarn and the little knit things? It's so crazy that a lot of y'all women probably won't know how to do that. Especially, if you're black. A lot of them might like crochet. I should say, ask your girl, does she know how to crochet a blanket straight from nothing? There's a lot of women don't even have that. That don't have that trait, that knowledge that that's something that they should learn from their grandmothers. Now, how many of us know how many grandmothers and shit that can do that? You go to your grandma right now, she'll have that motherfucking blanket made tomorrow. You're like, grandma, I need a new blanket. Shit. She's like, I got you, baby. Come tomorrow and get it. That bitch would be 10 feet long. Goddamn, you could fit 8 motherfuckers in this bitch. But ask a girl of this generation of time. Ask a woman of this generation of time, excuse me, if she could crochet or knit a blanket. And they'll probably tell you no. Because that's some shit that women too busy trying to show their ass on Instagram. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They want to look good, chase likes and comments. Same thing for niggas. Let me go on to this. How many niggas can drop an engine in a car? How many of you niggas can actually do change some brake oil? Change some brake pads. How many of you niggas can, you know what I'm saying, check the radiation fluid? How many of you niggas can put a battery in a car? You know what I'm saying? It's just knowledgeable shit that people don't pass on. And it's so crazy because let's just be real. The niggas that do know how to drop a battery or work on a change, do an oil change and shit like that is the drunks. You gotta buy this nigga 2 40s. You want a pack of cigarettes, pack of miles. Goddamn, you might even want a 10-piece of some motherfucking yay. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't passing on the worthy knowledge to worthable people, man. And like DW, like my nigga just said, man, women these days it's crazy. They more masculine than men. The times has changed. Remember back in the day, a nigga supposed to grow up and get a car, get a house, have a job. Shit, niggas living off their females and their bitches. You walking up in the house, this female house, this nigga sleep on the couch, toes out, ain't got no job, ain't got shit, ain't doing shit. He just wake up and try to find his next blunt. It's just sad. Niggas done turned into housewives. Niggas rather stay in the house, clean up all day while your girl out there working 10 hours a day. And then she come home, you tell her you still the man of the house. I don't know how that go, cuz. You know, it's just that niggas, we gotta be men, gang. At the end of the day, we gotta be men. We gotta show our sons and the females a different way. Like I said, whatever we do, excuse me, whatever we do, the world's gonna reflect. Men make the statement. If we talking like this, women gonna talk like this. Kids gonna talk like this. If we swagging like this, women gonna think that shit cool. Kids gonna think that shit cool. Y'all see to the point now, back in the day, you couldn't call a female a bitch. We ain't even gotta call them that no more. Look at every girl, female now. Every female say, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the prettiest bitch. You know, whatever the fuck situation they want to be with that word. It's like it ain't even no disrespect to them no more. You calling them that word, a nigga calling a female a bitch nowadays, that's a waste of your time, bro. They gonna tell you, long as you say I'm the baddest with it, or I'm the prettiest with it, some type shit. You feel me? Because the world has changed. Like, niggas don't even have shit to leave behind no more, to kids, nothing. Like, I don't know too many niggas for real. Like, you got certain niggas who it's a handful, but most niggas nowadays ain't got nothing to leave a nigga behind but a street legend. Yeah, your dad was out here, he was raw with his hands. He always kept a gun on him, Oh, your dad was the brick man. He had this corner on lock. He was getting money, this block. You know what I'm saying? But you can't see none of that shit because he ain't leave nothing behind but a memory. He ain't leave no residual payment for you. All this money there was somebody getting, but you can't see nothing but a picture. Maybe some clothes, you know, maybe a house, car, you know, but nothing to really be like, damn, my dad, like they say, was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to work on that shit, man. I want to leave something behind my son. My kids, they be like, shit, that shit hit the bank like, yeah. If not every day, every week, every month. We got to work on that type of shit, and that takes education, man. And when you have education, you basically want for more. You got to stop settling for less. It's like motherfuckers just be settling for less, man. You should always want more. It's too much out here for you not to want more. Like, it's too much. Ain't no way you can't go out here and build a brand for yourself. It's motherfuckers blowing up on social media overnight. I know a motherfucker who didn't have nothing going on till Corona started last year. Now, this motherfucker got 33 million followers on Instagram. He worth $2 million. Changed overnight from being a factory worker to being on TikTok to being on Instagram. Got over 100 million followers on TikTok. 40 million on Instagram. In a blink of an eye. This motherfucker's been on doing this shit forever. He was working at a motherfucking factory, man. Got laid off because of Corona. Said, fuck it, I'm gonna start dropping TikTok videos. Now worth $2 million. 100 million followers. 33 million followers on Instagram. 100 million followers on TikTok. You gotta have the right mindset to do shit like that, man. As I said, you can't blow up in the social media world today, or at least go to school and hurry up and find your way to blow up in today's time. Then you the one that ain't on a gravy train with butter wheels. It's too much shit going on, man. And I'm just trying to help my black people, especially. Well, I'm trying to help everybody, but especially my black people, man, because this is right after Black Lives Matter and Corona hit at the same time. And it's like, we matter more than ever now. If you can't find you something that you is passionate about and build it so they will come and get it out there, I'm trying to tell you, man, you left behind. It's too much shit going on right now. It's too much. It's never too late to go back to school. If you need to go back to school to figure that shit out too, then go back to school. It's never too late. Go back to school, figure some shit out, put your mind plan to it, put some money to the side financially yourself, right? And you execute. Don't be the motherfucker left behind when shit going on and you've been saying for the last 2-3 years, oh, I'm just gonna do this, I was gonna do that, I was gonna do this, I was gonna do that, and now you left behind. It's so much startup shit that's going on right now, and motherfuckers be missing out, like how Bitcoin hit when it first hit. Now Forex going. It's a lot of other shit that's going. Digicoin. Y'all gotta stay up on that shit. You gotta be educated to find this shit. It ain't even just that. It's whole other ways to make money. But if you really own shit like that, you gotta really stay up on this shit, because it's shit that pop up overnight that the very next day will make you instantaneously successful. But it takes the proper education, and you have to be knowledgeable and resourceful to know this type of shit, man. Scrolling through Instagram all day, liking other motherfuckers' pictures that you know is not gonna get you there. If them motherfuckers are in your DM talking about a financial way to help you get money and growth for you and your family, or congratulating you because you doing good or successful and they want you to help them, or they want to grow a business with you, then your DM should be fucking closed. Motherfuckers be out here worried about fucking and trying to sex this girl and fuck this dude, and your house ain't even right. It's dudes out here who be chasing females trying to get some pussy, but ain't got nowhere to fuck these females. How you trying to find some pussy to fuck, but you ain't got no bed, you ain't got no house, you ain't got no car? Fuck that. You gonna hit this little bit of pussy just for right now. After when you get done getting off what you trying to get off, reality still gotta kick in. You still gotta eat. You still gotta live. If some goofy bozo ass bitch let you get some pussy, you shouldn't be getting no pussy when you broke. You shouldn't even be thinking about that type of shit, man. For real, man. Like, if your pockets is unstable, then your sex life is unstable because you can't afford to take a bitch on a date. You can't. Who paying for the meal? She is. This is just real shit, man. I'm a real nigga, and I mean no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know this. That's how I talk. Y'all heard the baby said, don't cancel me like you know, no, every female, no, I mean no disrespect. This is just how we talk where I'm from. I'm from Cleveland. I mean no disrespect. And no words I say. This is just being real authentic at its rarest form. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your pockets is not stable, you ain't got no car, like, I don't know what you chasing on female for. What you chasing her for? It be so crazy, man. Cause I'm a smart nigga. You know, you running, if you chasing after a female and she bad as fuck, and you do end up fucking, and let's say you get her pregnant, you ain't got the money to take care of this baby. Why would you even do that? There's certain niggas that put babies in females just to be like, you, just cause you want motherfuckers to know that you hit that. Let's just be real. Certain niggas that put babies in females just be like, shit, I just want the world to know I hit that. And you know, you broke, you ain't got nothing going for yourself. You fucked up at all. You dick and donuts on 4 grave. You fucked up. Your dick is in a hole in the dirt. You fucking ground. You fucking straight earth. But you got this girl pregnant just because you could. You was fucking at the time. But now you done created this baby. And now you can't take care of this baby. Any real nigga, that if you care about your kids, that shit ain't cool. Niggas have babies for right intentions. That's why I said I'm a smart nigga. I had babies and for the right intentions. I got 2 kids and I was in relationships with my baby mamas. I didn't just, and then, no, you know what I'm saying? I was with them. You got to be smart about the situation. If you, especially like if you fucking and y'all doing this shit just on some one night stand type shit, or y'all just only meet up to fuck, there shouldn't be no baby involved because y'all have no, how I should put it, y'all have no, y'all have really no interaction. Y'all have no connection. The only thing connection y'all got is lust. That's lust and wanting at a time. If you know that you ain't about to be with this motherfucker, don't have no babies. Why put something in your life that can stop you from getting further the way you was trying to go? One, like they say, one night of passion caused you a lifetime of pain. Let's just say your life was going good before this. Female or nigga, y'all in school, y'all working good, whoop you whoop, you got a dream, then boom, like everybody as always go, you got this baby. Now, y'all wasn't even in a relationship. Y'all was just attracted because y'all liking each other. Now y'all gotta just deal with this baby for the rest of your life. Motherfuckers be thinking it's 18 years. It ain't 18 years. This is something that you created. You are a human. This is a human. This is something that you gotta deal with for the rest of your life. And let's just be real. Y'all don't even know if y'all like each other to deal with something like this for the rest of your life. Y'all don't know if y'all, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm saying this is because this goes to the youth who making babies at a young age. Y'all making decisions now that would affect you 20 years from now. You 16, imagine how you'll feel 20 years from now, you 36, and y'all just fucking around. You could be 19, 20, that's still young. Y'all gotta remember the shit that you do now couldn't affect you way later. You got to be smart at everything that you do. That's why I say education is smart. It's a must. Especially if you know you got some good shit going in. You ain't already had no kids. Why are you having kids now? You at the breaking point of reaching whatever the fuck you was trying to reach, your product, your goal, and you let this stepping stone stop your whole path. Excuse me. You got to be smart all the way around the board, gang. Never think that you too old to grow, or you too old to change or to get education, man. Everything around you, you need to know. You should be educated on. You should and learning more. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I just want to close it out like this, man. We've been on this bitch for an hour and a half. It's your boy StreetSmokeTV, man. Shout out to the whole Smoke gang. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the Smoke gang. And while you're down there, please hit the notification bell so you know it's time to have a smoke session with your boy. And if y'all think somebody need to hear this shit because it's been positive and informational, I should say, excuse me, then I want y'all to share this shit, man. Share it to anybody y'all think that need to know this shit, man. And like I say, man, just keep growing. Just keep being focused. Keep your heads out the motherfucking books. You know what I'm saying? I mean, keep your heads out the motherfucking phones. Get your heads in them books, man. Learn how to get smarter, man. Learn how to grow. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to support the channel too, y'all see the Cashapp up there, man. OfficialStreetTV. Also got Venmo. You know, if y'all need y'all merch, oh, my boy Problem TV, your merch will be on the way this week, gang. Already got your shirts finished. So be on the lookout for your merch. If y'all want merch, just get at me. Excuse me. Anything will be greatly appreciated towards my channel. And as I say, man, free my nigga SNTV. And y'all keep just growing, man. Teach y'all kids and keep growing yourself to be better, man. Teach y'all kids to be better. You know, all y'all brothers that got a female that y'all really with and y'all been with and y'all been guiding her, man. I salute y'all, bro, because if she with y'all now, she been with y'all for a reason. Y'all just gotta keep that guidance, keep growing, make sure y'all keep her mental growing with y'all. That is the key to really keeping a stable relationship, is mental growth. You know what I'm saying? Always keep the mental growth growing. As long as y'all keep growing as one, the relationship will keep growing. You know what I'm saying? You can never lose when you're growing on all corners. Learn your girl, and your girl should learn you, and y'all should always be able to bring that shit together and elevate more. Excuse me. And you should be able to also pass that shit on to y'all kids once they see that y'all growing together by putting y'all mentals and y'all positivity and putting y'all education together. Of course, that shit rub off on your kids. Your kids is also a reflection of you. You got to remember that that the black man is the sun, the black woman is the earth, the black child is the star. And together y'all make this universe. You know what I'm saying? You got to always be ready to show your kid that they can reflect off y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why the sun, and that's what they call the black man the sun. They call the black child the star. The child must shine like the father. The father is the sun. It's the education. You are the radiation of life upon your family. The earth cannot grow without the sun, and the star cannot have light without the sun's radiation. And as I say, man, y'all have to be ready to just be educated, especially if you are a black family, man. Always read as many books as you could to your kids, especially your daughters and your sons, especially your daughters. Always keep your daughter's mind on the right path, because it's always a slime ball ass, bozo, goofy, just freaky ass weirdo nigga out there who want to take your daughter's mind and fuck your daughter's mind up in all type of ways. And you should never want that for your daughter, especially when you a strong man and you know that ain't no nigga in this world will ever be there for your daughter like you will be. So at the end of the day, us as being strong fathers, we need to be there stronger for our daughters. They should never have to run to no another nigga because they can't get for their father, especially if he alive and he is living and walking this earth. You should always be able to hold it down for your daughter, Fathers, hold it down for y'all sons. Teach them the educational growth. Teach them that there's another way to be besides being in these streets. Teach them that there can be an entrepreneur besides being a motherfucking warden of the state and being a prisoner. Show them that you don't have to always walk around with a chip on your shoulder with aggression and have to always worry about having if you got to kill a nigga or not, because the world is not based upon bullshit like that, because that's the blanket that's coated over the world, and y'all need to pull that blanket back and see that it's more to living in life than just being tough as fuck all the time and killing another man's son who could have had a chance to change himself and grow too. Or you could have took the chance to sit there and think and made rational decision thinking for yourself before you threw your life away for shooting a gun and killing somebody and taking them from this earth, and you being taken away from your family and being a father to your son and to your daughter and being a provider to your family and being a son to your mother and to your father. And from the person and the victim that you killed, they're no longer here to hug their children. They're no longer here for their mother to lean on them and their father to teach them more, because you never stop learning no matter what. And like I say, man, y'all just keep growing. I appreciate y'all. Free my brother SCNTV. I love my culture. I love my gang. Y'all my motherfucking gang, and I'll never let y'all go. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Whenever y'all need me, I am here. I will never stop being here. Just know that. Follow me on the ground whenever y'all need to get at me. Anything y'all need, I am here for y'all, man. Always know that. Like I know y'all here for me. I do this for myself. I do this for the culture, and I do this for y'all, and I do it for the streets. Just know that I love y'all. I salute y'all. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous. It's your boy Street Smoke TV, and I'm out, gang.